Hello students, good morning. So today we have to discuss that is the co-initial vectors. Already we have discussed about the co-initial vector. So next vector is co-linear vectors. So which vectors are called as co-linears? So in that case, draw the two vectors which starts from the common point. So these are the two vectors. They start from point O, that is theta is equal to whatever may be theta is there. So theta is the angle inclination in between these two vectors. Okay. So these two vectors are called as co-initial vectors. So how they are co-initial vectors? Because vector A starts from point O. Similarly, vector B also starts from point O. Means they are starting at the same point. Okay, so or equal points. So such vectors are called as collinear vectors. So collinear vector means what? Those vectors, we can write those vectors which starts from which starts from common, or we can say equal or same starting point are called collinear vectors. Okay, means here two vectors, they are starts from the same point or equal point. So such type of vectors are called as collinear vectors. Okay. Now we have to discuss about the addition or subtraction of two vectors. So give the heading addition or subtraction of vectors. Means how we can add or subtract two vectors. So in this case, suppose first condition is, that is, if two vectors are in a same direction, then how we can add them? So just for example, if two vectors are there, suppose vector A is there, it has 4 centimeter magnitude, and second vector B is there, it has a 3 centimeter magnitude. So how we can add them? So easily add them. That is 4 plus 3, it is a 7 centimeter. That is the addition of vector A and vector B. So condition is both vectors must be in the same direction. If two vectors are in the same direction, then that we can easily add them. Okay. Or second condition is, if two vectors are in opposite direction, if two vectors are opposite in direction, so how we can add them? So for that purpose, so just draw two vectors like that. Vector A is there having same magnitude, that is 4 centimeter, and another vector B is in opposite direction having same magnitude, that is 3 centimeter. Now if these two vectors are opposite to each other, then we can subtract them easily. So what we get here, that is 1 centimeter. It means vector A plus minus vector B. Therefore we can write vector A minus vector B. So this second vector, vector B, is here in the opposite direction. So that's why we are taking here minus b stands for what? A negative vector. Okay, so negative vector, that is minus b is there, so that's why we can easily subtract them. So vector a minus vector b, it means that is the subtraction of two vectors, and we get resultant is 1 centimeter. Now if two vectors, they are neither in the same direction nor in the opposite direction, then what, how we can add such type of vectors? So which we have seen, see here in first condition we have seen two vectors must be in the same direction. Then in second case two vectors must be in the opposite direction. Okay, two vectors must be in the same direction, then two vectors must be in the opposite direction, which we have seen. Now if two vectors are like this means what? See here, this first vector and this one is second vector, they are perpendicular to each other, means they are inclined theta, angle inclination theta, and that theta is equal to 90 degree. So in such condition, how we can add these two vectors? So for that purpose, now let us third condition, if two vectors are right angle to each other, are right angled to each other, right angle to each other. So we are taking here two vectors like this, and they are right angle to each other, means vector A is there, vector B is there. So in such case, angle inclination, that is theta, must be 90 degree. So we can say that both vectors are perpendicular to each other, or we can say they are right angle to each other. Now how we can add them? Suppose vector A has 4 centimeter magnitude and vector B has 3 centimeter magnitude. Then how we can add them? So see, for that purpose just you have to draw one resultant, and that resultant is like this. So this is resultant R, and resultant R means the addition of vector E and vector B. Okay, now to calculate the resultant, we must add vector A and B. So there is a Pythagoras theorem which we have to apply there, and you are familiar with that Pythagoras theorem. How we can apply here Pythagoras theorem? That is hypotenuse square. Here hypotenuse is R, so that's why we are writing here R square is equal to, this is base, that is base square means A square, plus this is height, that is height square means what? B square. So what is A? It has 4 centimeter magnitude, so we can write 4 square, plus B has a 3 centimeter magnitude, so that's why we are writing it B square. So 4 square, it is 16, plus 3 square, it is 9. So 16 plus 9, here 25 is there, that is the value of R square. So by taking square root, we get R is equal to 5 centimeters. So this R is nothing but the resultant. And what is resultant? Resultant means the addition of two vectors. So here we can easily add vector A and vector B, which are perpendicular to each other, or we can say the vectors are right angle to each other by using Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so in this way we can add or subtract of given vectors. Okay, now some laws are there to add for the addition of vectors. So that laws are triangle laws, then polygon law, then parallelogram law. So such type of law we have to discuss. Okay, so till then, thanks.